back again for episode 7. This thing turned up. This is from Japan Post. They're my wheels, which don't currently fit to the car because they're 4x114.3, but they are here and they're ready for when I do the E36 swap and get the hubs re-drilled, which is exciting. So we're gonna get them out and open them. I've got 2 out of the box. They're better than I was expecting, to be honest, and I absolutely cannot wait to get the E36 hubs on so that I can run these, but that's not going to be for a while because I've run out of budget. But here they are anyway. These are my new to me work Equipo 3s with gold faces and polished lips. They are 15 by 9 with an ET10, which is mint fitment for these old cars. Gosh, she looks sorry for herself, didn't she? But today we are tackling more of the interior and then possibly starting to cut out the rear arch. I say arch singular, I meant both arches if I have the time / the abilities, but we will be stripping out the rest of the interior and getting all that ready so that when I start cutting I don't need to worry about setting things on fire or melting my very, very nice interior. I don't have the tripod again and my girlfriend's not coming today, but I will try to film everything to the best of my abilities. For the time being, I have put the wheels back in their boxes and I'm going to put them back in the Q5 just so they're out of the way, and because like I said, it's going to be a while till they get mounted, which is a shame because they're really, really cool wheels, but I think getting the car low and driving is a priority. We've got one seat out, which is there, and now about to take the second one out and then figure out how all this comes out, which should be exciting. And I can fix the heat matrix once the lower half of my dash is out, hopefully, which is going to be very good because that's been broken for a very long time. So I've had no heating, and it was broken through winter, which was the worst because I would be like wearing 2 jumpers and a coat just getting to work, and my screen would be forever fogging up. But like I said, we can fix it. It's all going to be fine. So the rear half of the centre console, aka this bit with the handbrake boot on it, was really easy. It's literally a 10mm bolt plastic nut here. Wait, I'll show you. Just there, which lives inside behind the ashtray, which is here, that I took out. Mine's broken. I think I'm going to be giving this to someone that I met on TikTok the other day that needs a lid. He's got an uncracked ashtray but he doesn't have a lid for it, so I think I'm going to be giving this to him because I'm not going to be using that anymore. And this is how simple the E30 is. There's one wire coming down here, that's the handbrake, and then I need to figure out how this all unbolts and stuff, which I believe if I take this out, doing it one-handed, yep, there's a bolt there, or nut, sorry, and I think then it will just pull out from under there. But yeah, I'll see you when that's back out. Wasn't quite the one bolt that I thought it was. It was actually 2, one of them being a bit hidden and a clip, but it is out, is there. The wiring I didn't really pay attention to, which is a problem, but I will figure that out, I'm sure. There was a clip back there and then a bolt just up here, and then obviously that one, but other than that it's out. And I don't think I'm going to take the carpet out today because actually it's out the way enough from the rear arches that I don't think it's going to be a problem with cutting and welding and such, and is actually quite easy to cover, so I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm going to leave the carpet in, and same with the dash and stuff when I do the roof. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking. But I can see the heater matrix and stuff, which means I can fix that with this interior being out, which is very good. I'm very happy about that. Taking a bit of a break from working on the car and walking to the shop to get some food, because I'm currently on a diet and I'll normally get pizza, but I'm being good and looking after my health and my legs while I'm at it, because less weight for them to carry, less work for them to do. So this is what we've got. Meal deal: granola yogurt, smoothie, and an all-day breakfast sandwich, and an extra smoothie. That is just about, with my quick head maths, 1150 calories, 1150, or about 1200, which is less than the meals that I would be missing. It's not the same amount of protein and stuff, but it'll keep me losing weight, which is good. Right, I've eaten, and I have taken this. Let me show you what we're doing. Over there is the new rear arches. Over here is the shape of them marked out. What I'm going to do is cut it. And I'm going to cut it like 1.5 inches away from the line, so that there's loads of room to trim further to make sure it fits properly. But for now, I'll try to set you up so you can see what I'm doing and get that cut out. I don't know how to cut to this end because there's no easy way of getting the orientation, but that was very scary, but it's done now, no going back, so here we are. Oh god.
You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone.
Well, that's one bit out. There's two issues that I found here. One being I've cut through the vent hose, or I think it's a vent hose, or it's a drain hose of some sort. Seems to be coming from the C pillar. And the second issue is I can see the state of my previous repair getting it ready for a drift day quickly. It's quite rusty, but that's fine. That is a-okay. I will make it work. This right here is what I mean by the repair, and it was really horrible to weld, which is why there's like no penetration, you can see, and stuff, but it is in there, and it did fix the rust temporarily. Obviously I'm replacing all this, and I think I'm going to tub the arches. Right, what I'm going to do now is take this. Right, what I've done now is I've tidied up the edge. I'll show you in a second. Cut it down, trimmed it back down all the way to where it is, meeting with the inner arch. And I'm going to take this and clean it up from the inside a bit, see what we're working with. This is how I've trimmed it all the way down to where I've cut. That's my 3 scrap bits of metal. Yeah, let's clean this up a bit. Right, just down there is the bits of metal that I've cut out. I've now cleaned up the inner arch as well, and I think that's going to be me done for the day with the E30 anyway. I need to go do the Q5 because I need to hook up the trailer wiring. But let me show you where we got to. So obviously at the start you saw me take out the seats and the centre console to give room for all that later down the line. And here we are with the back. This is how it's looking. It's all trimmed up out the way and ready for the outer to be installed, and then I'm going to tub the inner to it. The I forgot the word for it. The heater matrix is up underneath the dash, which is unfortunately a dash out job. It's just there. Like I said, unfortunately a dash out job for that one. But let me tidy up the E30, get that all put away inside, all the stuff that's on the floor inside the car and parked back over there, and then we're going on to the Q5 right there to do some trailer wiring for the track day that I've got coming up. That's her parked. Until next time. As you can see, it's the arch we cut out, everything's back inside it, seats are upstairs inside, and that's how we leave it. Hope you enjoyed watching. Like I said, I'm gonna put the Q5 on the ramp now and get the wiring harness for the trailer sorted. And then we're basically ready for track day. Yeah, thanks for watching.